Hey everybody, it's Miss Roberts again, here with another demonstration for you. So this week we've been talking about two different types of ways that cells make energy. So we've talked about cell respiration and photosynthesis. So we're going to do a little demonstration here that can help us out with this. So we're going to use another indicator chemical today. This one is called bromethanol blue. Just like we used the iodine last time, this one is going to tell us if something is there or not. So I have this beaker full of water again. It's just plain old water. And I'm going to add some of this bromethanol blue to it, and we're going to see what it indicates. Now, it should be indicating for oxygen because we have H2O, and the O is oxygen. So I'm going to add a little bit of this in here. And as the name indicates, bromethanol blue turns this nice blue color here in the presence of oxygen. So next, I have some sparkling water. And sparkling water, just like a soda, has all these little bubbles in it because of carbon dioxide. So we're going to be looking to see, can bromethanol blue tell us if there's oxygen or carbon dioxide? And we're going to see what kind of colors they're going to change. Okay, so I have my carbon dioxide sparkling water here, and I'm going to add it into the water that we have the bromethanol in. And I'm going to mix it up. And we get this nice yellow color, kind of a yellowish green color here. So in the presence of oxygen, bromethanol blue turns a blue color. And in the presence of carbon dioxide, it's going to turn this yellowish green color. So we can also use this to turn it kind of back and forth. We can use a little fish tank pump. So this fish tank pump has this little bubbler at the end here. It's going to make all these little bubbles. You put it in a fish tank so the fish have lots of oxygen. So I'm going to use this and see if we can change it back to the original color that we had there. Now I'm going to pause for a second here. I'm going to take some of this and I'm going to put it into this other beaker. And this is going to kind of act as our control. We're not going to do anything to this one. We're just going to leave it over here to the side so we know if something happens to this one, it means that something's wrong with our experiment. Since it's the control, nothing should change about it and it should stay the same. Then we can also compare it with our results that we have here. So I'm going to add in our little bubbler here, and we're going to see if it changes back. So this experiment's really good. We could use it in several different other ways that we could do this. We could maybe, instead of using the sparkling water, we could use like a straw, and we could have someone blow bubbles into it, and the carbon dioxide coming out of their mouth, out of their breath, would probably change it to the same color too, and then we could change it back. We could also maybe use like an aquatic plant of some sort, and we could put it in there and we could see, is the aquatic plant going to make oxygen or is it going to make carbon dioxide? We could do different experiments where we put it in this window and we see the sun. Is the sunlight going to change it in any way? Or we can also see, is it maybe going to change if we put it into a cabinet and it was dark for a long time? Would the aquatic plant still be able to do that? We could also do some other things where maybe it's going to change different colors if we put maybe a fish or a snail, aquatic snail or something in there. We could see if it changed those different colors too, depending on if it was going to have lots of carbon dioxide or if it was going to be making lots of oxygen. Either way, it would kind of just depend, and it would show us by using this indicator solution. So we can already see, if we zoom in a little bit here and we compare it, if we left this for longer, it would probably go right back to that blue color, but we can already see a good difference in the colors changing here. So here's our control over here on this side, and over on this side we have the one that's changing back to that color. So we're adding oxygen into it. Okay, so in this experiment we looked at the different reactions of like cellular respiration and photosynthesis. We used this bromethanol blue and we used it as an indicator solution. If it goes into something that has lots of oxygen, it turns a kind of a bluish color. And if it goes into something that has a lot of carbon dioxide, like the sparkling water, it's going to turn this yellowish green color. Okay, so now you have some questions to answer about this, and we'll also use it in some of our future experiments, so you'll be seeing it again. Thank you.